Daniel, the man that fate gave another chance. Rain was falling that night. It wasn't just a little rain, it was the kind that pounded on the zinc roof like a drum, shaking the windows, making children curl up in the corners. The thunder roared like a lion, the lightning flashed like a knife across the sky. Inside a big house in that town, Daniel was sitting down, his heart calm, his face happy. He thought that life had settled. He thought joy had come to settle in his home. Because in that first life, Daniel had everything. Money was full in his hand, land was in his name, business was booming. People hailed him in the street, Daniel the Great. But Daniel did not know that inside his house there was danger. Danger wearing the cloth of a wife. The first life, betrayal. Daniel married Cynthia. Cynthia was beautiful, no lie. Tall, smooth skin, voice sweet like a songbird. She knew how to dress, how to walk, how to smile. If you saw her on the street, you would think she was a perfect wife. People even envied Daniel. Ah, see how lucky he is. He married a queen. But what Daniel didn't know was that Cynthia didn't love him. She didn't marry him because of her heart. She married because of his money. She saw his riches, his car, his shop, his lands. Inside her chest, she said, "I will consume this man's wealth until nothing remains." Daniel did not suspect. He was blind with love. If Cynthia spoke, he would believe. If Cynthia smiled, he would melt. He gave her everything. He hid nothing. One evening, rain began to fall. Cynthia went into the kitchen and cooked pepper soup. The aroma was sweet, spreading through the house. She carried a tray out and set it in front of Daniel. Daniel was hungry and thanked her with joy. He took a spoon and ate. He did not know that inside that pepper soup, Cynthia had poured powder, the powder of death, poison without mercy. Minutes later, Daniel began to feel it. His chest twisted, his breath grew short. His hands trembled and the spoon fell to the ground. He tried to, "Cynthia, help me," he whispered, but Cynthia did not move. She stood aside, her expression cold. No tears, no trembling. She simply watched. Daniel struggled, his voice weak. Why? Why? Then darkness claimed him. He died. Judgment in the spirit world. Daniel's soul journeyed into the space between life and death. The elders of destiny stood before him, their robes white, their faces bright like fire that does not burn. "Daniel, look," the elder commanded. His vision opened. Daniel saw Cynthia's hand pouring poison. He saw her cold eyes as she stood watching. He saw himself struggling, begging, dying. "Is that so? After all my love, after all my trust, she chose money over me?" Daniel asked, angry. "Yes, you gave love, but you did not guard your soul. You gave trust, but you did not use wisdom. This cycle will repeat unless you learn. But fate feels pity for you. We will give you a second chance. Live again. This time, guard your heart. If you are wise, joy will be your share. If you are foolish, betrayal will kill you again," the elder said firmly. Then they blew breath, and Daniel's soul returned to earth. Second life begins. This time, no mansion, no car. An ordinary family, a small compound, zinc roof that leaked when rain fell. Poverty surrounded him, but inside Daniel's chest, a vow burned. "I will not be a fool again. If love is not true, I will leave. If betrayal shows its face, I will cut it sharply. I will not die a foolish death twice," he said, determined. Daniel grew. He became tall, strong, his eyes sharp. When girls smiled too much, he was suspicious. When promises were too sweet, he would step back. People began to say, "Daniel is too cautious. He doesn't rush women. He's afraid of love." But Daniel did not care. He waited for the truth. Anamano Market. One hot afternoon, the sky dark as if rain was gathering, Daniel walked to Anamano Market. The market was full of life. Traders shouting, "Pepper for 5 naira! Buy fish! Fresh fish!" Goats bleated. Children ran. Women bargained. The smell of spices, sweat, and fried akara filled the air. It was there that Daniel saw Amara. She had no makeup, no gold chain, just a wrapper tied at the waist, a simple blouse, and a tray of ripe plantains balanced on her head. Sweat gleamed on her forehead, but she kept smiling at the customers. Her laughter was pure, without any stain. Daniel stopped. His heart beat like a drum. His spirit whispered, "This one is different." "Oga, are you going to buy plantains or just stand there looking until the rain catches you?" Amara asked playfully. "Give me the whole tray," Daniel answered, captivated. "The whole tray? Are you throwing a party?" she teased. "No, it's for you I'm buying," Daniel said with romance in his voice. Love grew. From that day on, Daniel always returned to the market. Sometimes he bought, sometimes he just chatted. They would sit under the Iroko tree when the rain fell and share stories. Amara talked about her life. Orphaned, she struggled, but joy never left her face. She was strong, she was honest. Daniel's heart melted. He saw a truth he had never seen before. Amara, my soul has wandered. I have seen betrayal, I have tasted poison, but with you I see light, Daniel said sincerely. Be my wife. Humbly Amara replied, Daniel, I have no gold, no land, only this tray. With love, Daniel responded, it is only you I want. Plantains may run out, but a clean heart never does. They married joyful and united. Struggle and temptation. Life was hard. Sometimes food was scarce, sometimes rent was late, but their house was full of joy. Amara woke early, fried plantains. Daniel went to hustle. Laughter filled their corner, even when the pot was not full. But temptation still came. Madame Selina, a rich widow, noticed Daniel. She called him, Daniel, you are wasting yourself. Leave your poor wife, follow me. I will give you a car, a house, gold. You will shine. Temptation was sweet. Friends whispered, Guy, don't hesitate. Grab this chance. But Daniel remembered Cynthia, the poison, the cold eyes. His spirit roared, no repeating mistakes. Daniel said firmly, my past has taught me a lesson. Money that comes with betrayal is a curse. Take your gold. I don't want it. Selina was angry, swore Daniel would regret. But Daniel's heart stands still. He runs home and hugs Amara. You are my second chance. You are my peace. Fate tests them again. Years pass. Daniel and Amara children grow. Boys, girls, laughter everywhere. One night, heavy rain falls. Thunder crashes, a big tree falls to the ground. Children cry, the house shakes. Daniel rushes to hold them as the storm rages. As rain beats down, memories flash, poison, betrayal, death. But this time his wife is by his side, children in his arms. He shouts into the storm, this time, love wins. Betrayal will not kill me again. The rain washes over them, but peace fills his chest. In the end, Daniel grows old, Amara by his side. They raise children and see grandchildren. Whenever people ask the secret of his joy, Daniel would say with wisdom in his voice, life gave me a second chance. I chose wisdom. I did not follow greed. I did not follow lies. True love stands like Iroko. Storms may shake it, but it will not fall. Moral greed na poison, trust without wisdom na blindness. But if fate give you second chance, no repeat mistake. Love no day for money bag. E day for clean heart. Guard am well, the narrator said moralistically.